Hey everyone, my name is Matt. Welcome to my backyard. Today is June 13th and it's my weekly shop update. So I hope you had a chance to check out the video I posted yesterday on doing some urban logging, where I went out and picked up this thing. This is ridiculous. I swear every single time I go out and I go pick up a log, the pictures always make the logs seem bigger for some reason. Maybe it's just like where there are or whatever. For this one, the picture made the log seem a lot smaller. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be when I went to go pick it up. So I thought, since I didn't really get into it in that video, we could take a look at this thing. I'm probably not going to be cutting this until next week or so, but it kind of gets you excited about that. So the diameter down here is just a little over 4 feet, maybe 49 inches or so in this direction, and this way is going to be kind of harder to tell, but it's about the same in this direction. And then up here where this crotch is, and I'm 5'6", so this is probably 5 feet. It's a bit over 5 feet, it's about 63, 64 inches through here. So it's a pretty sizable log. So now if we take a look at this side, you can see this log has some curl in it. We've got this undulation here under the bark in the woods, so this will have some curl, which is going to be awesome. I just love a little extra figure. And for the most part, it looks like, because this is all like a big crotch section, there is going to be figure all the way up. You can see some more ridges through the top side here, and even up in here, you can see some more curl and a little bit of quilting up here. So I have a little bit of a dilemma here of how I'm going to mill this thing. Obviously the orientation that I cut this thing in actually does make a big difference in how it's going to look in the end. So I have basically a double crotch. There's 3 limbs, so those are 2 crotches. So I have a big crotch coming off of this side, and I have the smaller one going up there. So I could either cut it with this crotch or cut it with that crotch. And I'm leaning towards cutting it with that crotch because that side seems like it'd be a little more interesting as you come through the slices. Coming down through here, if you were to slice it, doesn't seem like it'd be that interesting. So of course, if you're trying to saw this for yield, you'd want to saw it in this orientation, so you're sawing with that crotch, because that would kind of eliminate this this notch cut from when they dropped it. As you come down with the cuts, the boards will get longer and longer, and it'll be a little better that way. The way that I want to cut it is to turn it 90 degrees, so you're cutting with the other crotch, so all the boards will have this angled end to them, which may not be that big of a deal. I don't know, I might leave, I mean, it's a natural product, you know, it's going to be live edge slabs, so it maybe doesn't matter. If someone wanted to make a tabletop out of that, maybe a clipped corner doesn't bother them. I don't know, but I'm liking, this is really interesting. So this is probably some bark inclusion through here. So I think just because there is some kind of goofy stuff going on this side, on this face, it would be more interesting, or it would result in more interesting boards if it's sawn in this plane here. But got some time to decide, although I think I've already made up my mind. So last week I said I had to pull all of the lumber for the highboy from the top shelf in the shed. Haven't done that yet. I still have to do that, and I'm going to do that tonight. That was a lot of work. So here is that whole stack of sequentially cut cherry boards. I have a whole log here, so I can kind of pick and choose exactly what I want from this stock. This is going to be way more than I'm going to need for this project, but at least by having it all here, I can kind of pick through it and pick the best boards that I want for this project, as well as use some of the lesser quality boards, or the ones that might have a crack or a split in it. I can cut those up into the smaller parts like the drawer dividers. So I'm getting excited. I'm going to be starting on production on this tomorrow, and I'm pumped. So let me show you the finished swing, but before that, let's take a look at some viewer projects. First this week is a Murphy bed by Brian. This was made with solid and veneered white oak. The finish is a white liming wax, and the drawers are dovetailed solid poplar. Next is a lamp by Tim. This lamp is made entirely of wood from pallets. And Tim broke down the pallets, planed the slats, glued them up into a block, and then turned them into this lamp. Next is a watch box by Ryan. The entire box is made from walnut that he found in his dad's garage attic. There are 10 watch spaces on top and a hidden storage space if you lift the inside box. The lid is a piece of glass wrapped by walnut, so the box acts as a display case as well. Ryan also has a video over on his YouTube channel about making this box, so check that out. Last this week is a walking cane by Mark. The head of the cane is made from African blackwood, the mid-body is Paduke, and the rest of the cane is Brazilian cherry. For the finish, he sanded it to 600 grit and then burnished it with the shavings from the lathe. Oh yeah, that's real comfy. So, as you can see, I still need to get a mattress in this thing, but I'll do that when I get it outside of the shop so I can get the final pictures and all of that. So, one thing is, once the mattress is in here, this thing isn't going to be nearly this deep. The mattress will add another 6 inches to the height, so the mattress will probably come to about here. So there's that, I guess. But I'm super happy with the way this turned out. I'm really liking the look of the ash up against the cherry. Really cool, very subtle contrast at this point. I think the ash is probably going to stay about this tone, and then the cherry will continue to darken over time. But the ash does have a really nice red undertone, which kind of blends nicely with the cherry panels. And man, this thing is great. I can't wait to hang it up and try it out. So I'll do that probably this week. I've been having some thunderstorms on and off. It's that time of year. It's raining right now. So hopefully I can get that out there sometime. We don't actually have a porch for this, so there's that too. So I have to hang it from a tree or something, or from the sawmill, or something. I'll hang it somewhere just to get that final shot. So I'm excited more than usual for some reason today. Don't know why. Maybe it's all the cool stuff going on. I don't know. But that's all I have for this week. Thank you as always for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments about anything I talked about today or anything here in my shop, please feel free to leave me a comment. As always, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, happy woodworking. Get out of here now. Without falling off these sawhorses. Ta-da!